Hello Psychic Chicks, I'm Belinda and welcome to Psychic Experiment number 3. I'm going to let you know there's spoilers in this Psychic Experiment, so if you haven't done Psychic Experiment number 1 yet, go back to Psychic Experiment number 1 and then come and join us. Psychic Experiment number 3 is an experiment that you're going to do at home with a friend. So first you have to ring up a friend. Even if they're a non-believer, grab somebody, and this is really simple, it's only going to take about 2 or 3 minutes of their time. You're going to ask your friend to think of a question. What's your favorite restaurant? What's your favorite color? If you have trouble thinking of questions, please go to psychicchicks.com because we have question pages to help you with your questions. So you grab your friend, you ask them to think of a question, and before they tell you the question, I want you to take a couple of deep breaths, and then I want you to give them your answer before they tell you the question. Got it? Okay, now I'm going to tell you a little story about what happened to me one day when I did this experiment with a friend, and it started the whole Psychic Chicks revolution. I was just playing and goofing with a friend, and I asked him to think of a question, and he reluctantly went along, but he thought of a question. I took a couple of deep breaths, and the strangest thing, this picture of a giraffe popped into my head, and it was smiling. It was kind of looking from behind a frond and smiling, and so I told my friend that I was thinking of a giraffe, and his face went white. The question that he'd been thinking of is, what's your favorite restaurant? And we had both been to a restaurant called Giraffe with a J the night before. I didn't think that I had a favorite restaurant, but my subconscious did think I had a favorite restaurant, and it was just the last best restaurant that I'd been to. So this psychic experiment helped me figure out how I think. And that's what all psychic experiments are about. How do you get to the information that you know, but you don't know how or why you know it? Okay, so what we'd like you to do for this Psychic Experiment number 3, grab a friend, ask them to think of a question, and you tell them the answer before they tell you the question.